Hi Libras, welcome to Luna's Letter. For those who haven't known me, I'm Dorothy, and we will be doing your May monthlies. I know it's been quite a while, and forgive me, and I am very thankful for those who have been like watching and sinusubaybayan ng paulit-ulit ng Luna's Letter. I know my activities in YouTube was not that as visible as is in Facebook, which I have been quite active in that platform because it's more accessible. For some reason, ay babawi ako sa YouTube. Naging stagnant siya for quite some time because due to heavy schedules. However, if you are interested in booking a personal reading, I am available with that. I usually have three modes of reading, which I do with my clients are face to face, online, which is it's gonna be in the Google Meet or in just video call, or if not that, if you are more like a bit private than usual, you can really just we can just really chat in person. I mean, in Messenger. So that's the three modes that I do in my reading. Anywho, so if you are interested in booking a personal affordable readings, I have updated them. You can just click the link in the description box below, and you'll see the services that I offer. Okay, so let's see what's up for you, Libras. I know that a lot of happened between us. I mean, talk about blessings and what if you remember, especially to the OGs out there that has been watching me ever since like my last couple of readings. I have been mentioning ever since January that we Libras are in our Libra era. Well, yes, I am a Libra. So I wouldn't say which particular in my natal chart, but I am a strong Libra. Anywho, yes, we are in our Libra era. And I can see that the blessings that we have been manifesting, it's always like it's already been there. It's been manifesting for quite some time now. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, by the way, if you're curious, I am using the Lucid Dreams Tarot. And yeah, it's not for sale, but I'm just saying what particular. Okay, that's a flipper out there. Okay, Hierophant. Talk about spiritual wisdom and even matrimony for some. Talk about love. Well, it's not already. Well, February has already ended, but damn, you are feeling in love, Libra. Am I? Are am I right? Okay, okay. This is interesting. This is interesting. Mm. 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 Okay. Okay. So this is for. I'm gonna stop there. Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. I'm gonna get another one. Okay. And here they say I'm gonna get all na. Sige na. Sige na. And lastly, for some it might be like curious. If you're just I don't know a curious soul. Why we tarot readers happen to like not just take the cards at the top or at the bottom for some reason. It depends on the reading itself, and sometimes it's more of our like how we navigate or like receive the downloads that we're receiving. So that's why. Anywho, for some, wala lang, parang feel ko lang may ibang nakikurious dun sa part na yun, ba't ganun ako mag-read. Anywho, what do you call this? Okay. The first card here, wait, just let me take it all in first. Okay. Okay. For the last card, I think I can get something. Oh, okay, I knew it. Okay, this is the last card. I'm gonna put it here because it's more of like a confirmation for some reason. Anywho, let's start now. Uh so the theme of your reading right now is what I could say. You are in a state right now that you are in love. You are, yeah. but at the same time, you are learning a lot of things in yourself, with how you would manage yourself, with your priorities, and even the things that, like we say, your struggles in life, your flaws, your sabihin na nating iba traumas din at the same time. So this is not only about love, but it's about a full navigation of how you would understand love itself, not in a romantic sense, but also even in yourself in it. So with the Hierophant here, I can see that you Libras happened to become or transform into someone who has been wise enough, wise in their life. Probably for some, this is matrimony, but what I can get from here is that if I were to mix it with the Ten of Cups, you had been someone that has become wise in life, wise in love. You had experienced tough times, betrayals, lies, pains, flings, adventures, and all. Name it. You had gone through a lot of it now. You have different perspectives, different stories from each category. And yeah, and whenever I'm seeing right now, for some reason, the Hierophant, it reminds me of the Pope. In a symbolic meaning, I could say that you had you have been put in a situation wherein you really are meant to like go through a lot of this go through a lot of these things in your life. And then now you finally, for some of you, you might have finally met someone that is, sabihin natin, your dream partner, someone who is giving you emotional stability, someone that gives you peace, someone, let's sabihin natin, you have been in that blissful relationship. So that's the part in the love wherein you had your experiences. Going now to transition with regards to your personal priorities in life. With the Ten of Wands here, the Strength card, and the Seven of Wands, this tells me how you would navigate your priorities, yourself, mixing it with, especially if you are in connection with someone romantically, how will you navigate those? How will you manage those two things in your life? Especially, you are someone, probably you have a lot of things in your plate, you have a lot of obligations, and probably for some of you, you are burning out. You have a lot of struggles. You're you're starting to feel exhausted. How would you do it? Because I can see you have a lot of things in your plate now. With the Strength card here, you had managed to become someone, which is obviously evident with the Hierophant here, wherein you had managed self love. You have learned self love, self respect. You know your inner strengths. You had know your weaknesses at the same time. You just master yourself, which is good. Together with the Seven of Wands here at the same time, you had manifested your own boundaries. Not There's a difference between defensiveness and boundaries. Okay, with you, you had build boundaries with the people you love. Well, it is true that whenever we build boundaries, it doesn't mean that we're pushing people away from us. It means that we are trying to stay in a relationship in a healthy manner. In what case? When someone tries to say their boundaries, like I don't feel comfortable with this. If parang if this continues to happen, this is what I'm going to do. Yes, this is not a requirement, but rather, this is what you like. This is your wall, or you're like, this is what I would do. This is the things that I'm okay with, and I am open to share it with you, not to push you away, but to just like tell you what are my what are my likes and dislikes, and what how I would manage it once it has been crossed, or once someone has offended me in some reason. I hope I'm speaking in sense right now, okay? But That's what I'm saying here. With the Ten of Wands, the Strength card, and the Seven of Wands, excuse me if you would hear any unsolicited noise. It's it's already night, and some are quite sleepy. So yeah, you might hear some background noise. But you know me as you are. If you are an OG Celine's here, you know that the background noise has always been there. Anywho, with the Ten of Wands here, the Strength, and the Seven of Wands, going back to the reading, you had managed yourself. But the question is right now, the spirit has been like questioning or asking you how you would manage two things now in your life without you losing yourself in the process of loving someone. Because for some of us, well, I could somehow share that in my past, which I'm really worked hard for it. I had the tendency that whenever I fell in love with a certain person, I happened to like, what do you call this, to lose me, to lose myself in the process of loving someone, which it was not good because parang lumalabas kasi doon na nagre-revolve lang yung buhay mo dun sa tao kapag nagmamahal ka na ng iba. Nakakalimutan mo na yung sarili mo, which is not good. Now, this is what they're asking. Like, are you already in that state na after everything that you had experienced, are you ready to balance love, to receive a healthy love with from the people that truly values you? And are you gonna lose yourself in the process of loving them? So that's the question here. The question is really prominent here. Anywho, with the Knight of Pentacles here, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Four of Cups in this, it's more of like a confirmation for some, but I'm gonna explain it later. With the Knight of Pentacles here and the Queen of Swords, this okay. Now I'm understanding the situation. In this part, it's more of like it's showing you how you had manifested everything that you wanted, how you've become now, and it's a question like how are you going to manage it. Now in this part, the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, it's giving you that suggestion and advice for some that you take this ground in a grounded manner. You don't need to like rush it, no, and you take it slow, not very slow, but you just know what I'm trying to say, like in a sense that you're just going to take it in a proper manner, in a proper speed, in a proper way, in a grounded manner, while you maintain the boundaries, you maintain clarity, you maintain connect a clear connection with the person and with yourself at the same time. With this, it just in general, this is what I'm getting from it. Like, whatever and wherever you are, you you take this step by step. You don't have to rush it, especially for example, if you are in a if you have days that you would feel like you would have intrusive thoughts or breaking downs. What I'm getting from here as an advice is that you don't have to heal overnight. Take your healing journey step by step. You're going to get there, going to be okay, but you don't have to rush. And with the Queen of Swords here, this is not about like you're going to be harsh on yourself, no, but rather to be clear, to make sure that you know where you are, what your what are like your triggers, your weaknesses, where you are as of the moment, and at the same time, especially if you are with someone new or someone with someone special, you maintain the clarity. Now, with the Four of Cups here, I can see that you are moving past from what has happened before, wherein you keep on. I'm seeing for some of you, you might be accepting before breadcrumbs or idealistic love in a sense that people happens to like just give you promises for some reason, or like empty promises, flowery words without really grounded commitments in a sense, like they're just there offering you something but it's really empty it's just really empty. The emotions or the cup itself is empty, because in tarot, the cup signifies the emotions. So imagine someone offering you a cup who is empty, which means it's like someone is offering you their heart, or someone is giving you that their emotions are like uh entertaining you, or like pursuing you, quote unquote pursuing you in a sense, but their emotions are really not genuine. So you're moving past that. You're moving past in accepting those people, or probably for some for in like, what do you call this? Yung babalikan mo sila. You're no longer in that sense anymore. What I can get here in the temperance is that you're healing, and that's good, because it might come into like a form of, that journey with regards to how a snail crawls. So that's it. Like, it's not going to be an overnight thing. It's going to be progressive, but you would get there. So that's your reading, Libras. It's quite like, if it's a subject, it's more like a personal development kind of reading, and I hope whoever needs to hear this will receive this message. Okay, thank you and goodbye.